Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Golden Ratio podcast. I am Jen, GR Mom, joined over distance by GR Dad.
Hi.
How's it going, GR Dad?
I'm not over distance. You're over distance.
I am.
I'm right here. I don't understand what you think I'm over distance.
I didn't ask where it's going.
Are you
I
the
asked,
center of the world?
how's it going?
You said joined over distance.
Yeah.
Play the tape. Play the tape.
I agree that I am the distance.
Okay, well, there you go. Then what are we fighting about?
How you're doing.
I'm doing fine.
Oh, good. Excellent. The cocktail of the week this week is called the Satin in a Coffin.
I like it.
Satin in
Very,
a Coffin.
yeah.
It is a riff on a Mai Tai with mezcal. So it's an ounce and a half of mezcal, an ounce and a half of lime juice, some orgeat syrup, which is almond simple syrup. You soak a bunch of almonds in simple syrup, curacao, and then a little bit of vanilla syrup. And they say grapefruit bitters.
Is it blue curacao?
No.
Is all curacao blue?
No, dry curacao.
Oh, I thought it was all blue.
No, there's definitely orange, and dry might be a third kind.
The funnest is blue.
I would maybe say the disturbingest.
Yes, that's the funnest. It looks like you're drinking something you're not supposed to drink.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's not natural.
No, it looks real blue.
Yeah. Anyway, that sounds pretty good. I haven't made it, but
I like the name, although I bet it has nothing to do with the drink directly, right? This isn't like calling the James cocktail the Chris cocktail after James or whatever.
No. I don't know.
It's a cool name. It's a very cool name.
Satin in a Coffin is a great name.
Yep. That has a very positive association.
I went out to dinner tonight and I had an old Cuban, which is also a good name. Which is we've done it as a cocktail of the week a couple times. It's really good.
Yeah.
And
did it make you think of Havana? Havana?
It did not. I had it for the first time in Paris, so it did make
Havana.
me think of Paris.
That's true.
But now I'm real tired.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're tired. But I know I'm remembering Paris. It was like we had discovered this exotic drink in Paris, but it turns out it's actually like an old classic.
It's like it's not that old. It was created in the kind of craft cocktail era of the aughts or early.
Oh, is that new? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not that far off then. We drank it in probably like 2012, 2014.
Yeah. At the American bar in Paris, and it is an American drink, but it's called the Old Cuban.
I thought they'd invented it.
No, it's a good one. They did not. Though. It was some bar in New York where it was invented. Like, in the Dale DeGroff cocktail book, it's in there, and it says who the person is that invented it.
Cool. It is a good drink.
It's good.
So I think you chose well.
Champagne instead of club soda, and dark rum instead of light rum, and throw a couple dashes of bitters in there. But it's basically a mojito. It's really good.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to drink through the tiredness.
I am really tired. I would like to get on the treadmill, but I think it's 8:00 and I'm going to go to bed as soon as we're done podcasting. I'm so sleepy.
I was going to say, yeah.
It's time for Administrative Corner.
Ooh, I love Administrative Corner.
Brainworm update, please.
Brainworm success. We have an arrangement.
Oh.
He lets me function and I give him food.
Well,
and we have an agreement that he's not going to full trichinosis me like those friggin' x-rays. So
that's pretty.
He's just going to hang around in my brain. He says there's a lot of space up there. A lot of empty space. He's quite comfortable.
So much unused space.
Yeah, I picture him like the little Richard Scary Worm with the hat on.
Yeah, and the little apple car.
Yeah. Exactly. The apple car. Awesome.
I like it. Good. I have nothing else for Administrative Corner. There is soon to be coming Administrative Corner updates, but we need to wait for our own updates first.
Stay tuned for exciting updates.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a good tease. This is good. I mean, we could do it every week, but this time it's true.
One item I'll throw in here since we don't have anything else. Friend of the squad, Ellen, sent me this Instagram post from CBS Mornings, and it's about a Megalodon goldfish. So this is like a sort of urban legend, except apparently is like sort of true. Like if you flush your goldfish or
God, this
release
is like
them into the wild.
Crocodile in the sewers in New York.
Yeah, they can get real big, and normally they can get like football sized, real big, but then some guy caught a 67-pound
Oh,
goldfish.
come on.
67 pounds and 4 ounces,
I think
Ingo.
they get like as big as koi. Aren't they
It's
like just baby koi?
it's like hang on. Now I'm gonna
There's
have to
no
send
way.
you a
It's like
picture.
that's like um guac size almost.
Yes, it
That's
is.
ridiculous.
I'm
No,
gonna
guac is like 90 pounds. He's a
all right,
solid.
get your phone out. I'm
All
gonna
right.
text you this little picture.
Oh
So you
no, I gotta look at my phone. I never do that.
ignore the text in there. I was typing you text that I never sent. Look how big that goldfish is that I just sent you. You see it? I'll put this
Yeah.
in the show
It's
notes.
disgusting. It looks like it's on steroids. I don't know if that's real.
It's upsetting.
Well, I think the goldfish looks uncomfortable.
67-pound
Is he going to
goldfish.
release? Did he catch and release?
Uh, that's a good question. I
That
don't
is
know.
one gordito goldfish.
It is
There's no
gordito
way.
is exactly the right word.
It looks engorged. I don't. Do you think it's real?
I should check. Was that like an April 1st post from CBS Mornings?
Ah,
No,
you
no,
got to
it's
double
from
check
4
these
weeks
things.
ago. 4 weeks ago. So
That's like the Swiss police putting out an announcement that they have two new drug sniffing dogs in their pigs. Well, actually, one's a SWAT team dog and the other one's drug sniffing, but they're both pigs.
oh well,
But it's April 1st.
indeed.
It's harmless. No one got hurt.
I'll put the link to the Megalodon goldfish story in the show notes for
It's.
anyone
I
interested.
think that is one unhappy goldfish.
He looks too big.
Yeah, and unhappy.
It's time for dog updates.
Okay.
I'm not there. Tell me how the dogs are.
Sleeping mostly, except Ella's in her crate and she's complaining. They're doing fine. I just took a blood glucose curve of Remy today and it was all in the 200s, which is pretty good.
We had some drips and drops there. Some
We had some
scary
drops.
drops. Yeah,
Some honey bread was administered.
a couple times, but that's
Yeah.
good. Being in the 200s is for him is great.
For him is good, and we'll see how it goes. He was been playing and running around, barking at stuff.
Good.
We all had swims, which strangely enough leaves me more wet than the dogs. But I guess that's
Well,
a
you
good
dry the dogs. You don't
it's a
really dry
good
yourself.
transfer.
Yeah.
Brody had a hot spot under his tail, but we've been powdering it and drying him off. Man, does that old man like to swim though. I mean,
Yeah.
you let him out and he takes that sharp turn towards the water and just go, and he is remarkably fast.
Yep.
Like I can't coolly saunter down there and intercept him. I have to run like a dork. There's no cool. It's just like kind of a frantic run.
Yeah.
And then he's like a little resistant to being turned around.
CBGB.
He's a little grumpy. He's like, "Come on, I came all this way. Can I just go around?"
No, Brody. No.
Brody, it's 1:30 in the morning.
No.
Then not for me, it's not. For once, I'm ignoring the time. For dinner time, I'm real accurate, though.
Yeah, indeed.
So he's doing well. I scheduled him for another Librella. He just had his a week ago. Today was flea and tick day.
Flea and tick.
Oh,
Flea and
that's
tick.
I should have you say it first so I can copy you.
Flea and tick.
Yeah.
Heartworm, heartworm, heartworm.
They're all
Flea
got
and
their
tick.
flea and tick. They're all protected. They're all sleeping, so it's good.
I would also like to be sleeping.
Yeah, Ella's a little crazy these days. I don't know if she's in puberty.
We
She's adolescent.
Yeah, Ella is about a month shy of her 1-year birthday, and Zola is like a year and a half old. And based on guidance about like cancer risks, we have been waiting to get them fixed until they go into heat for the first time. Normally, it's like it happens between 6 months and 18 months. Zola, hashtag mysteries, we're taking her to the vet on. Ingo is taking her to the vet on Friday, and I think we're just going to get her fixed because it's time. And
yes,
but Ella might be going into heat. We don't know.
When I brought Brody in, there was a 7-month-old English cream puppy.
Cute.
And she had just gotten fixed.
Yeah.
She was adorable. So much more.
Time.
She was puppyish, but so much more controlled than our two.
Ours are feral.
They are, and they're better alone. Together, they're like a pack of wild crazies.
Yeah.
They definitely egg each other on a little bit.
Indeed.
A lot.
Yeah.
Haven't had any escapos. Ella has attempted. Oh, and the other day I looked over and Zola was looking at me from the neighbor's dock.
That's an escapo.
Yeah, I was like, Zola, get the hell back! What are you doing over there? She's like, just checking out the boat. Like, no, get back here. So she like, I heard her tap 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 tap, and
Oh
she
my
came around
God.
like the sneaky sideway.
She doesn't do that with me.
Uh, you don't know. She's very sneaky. Maybe she takes little excursions and then shows back up. I don't know. Half the time the dogs are out of sight and then they show back up.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Who knows where they're going? The internet. Steak neighbor's not here, so that's not as tempting. It's the other side.
Yep.
They're just attracted to freedom. And we shouldn't have been telling, Remy so much about Cuba because I think he's newly motivated.
Is he still wearing his bandana?
No,
Oh.
I think he gets warm.
You often worry about the dogs getting too warm.
Because I get warm.
Yep.
I also get worried about the dogs getting hungry when I'm hungry. It's completely based on me. Yep. It's not inaccurate to Lodestar, but that's all I got. Anyway, they're all doing, pretty well. Dirty dogs. A lot of holes in the yard. A lot of aggressive landscaping going on with the palm trees. Some coconuts that are chewed into. Yeah. But that's all very good. It's organic.
Yeah, that's true. Toys. They're helping.
They're focusing on things that they can focus on. They can destroy coconuts. It's okay. We got
so many.
Bumper crop, as they say.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for dog updates.
Yep.
Time for Taste of the Keys. I think our main news is that the Blue Angels were in town. I think I told part of that story before the Cuba story. But anyway, they did their little show. They zipped around. Shoom, shoom.
Yeah, the first day I think they canceled or postponed because it was raining heavily and there was like no visibility. It would have been a real lame Flugschau. It would have been a real lame aerial demonstration if it's just like sound.
Yeah. They would have sounded loud, but
but boring if you can't see anything. It's like, ooh. I bet they look real cool.
But they came down. They do this every April, you guys. So
yeah, they flew along Duval Street, coast to coast.
Yep.
And I saw them practicing a few times.
Yeah, cool. If you live here, it's easy to see.
With smoke, without smoke. Yeah, because that's right, because they closed the airport for you.
Yeah. It's time for German Word of the Week.
Oh, Drahtesel.
Oh, what does that mean?
Wire donkey.
Drahtesel.
Drahtesel. It's a common term for bicycle.
Why?
I'm going to swing myself on my steel donkey, but except it's wire.
Is that because like the spokes?
Maybe it just sounds better than Stahlesel. Probably because early bikes weren't actually steel; they were probably made of iron, and so they would have called them something else because they're very precise. Jen,
you Germans sure are.
Except Drahtesel, they are not wire.
No,
maybe they had a more wiry frame. I don't know. Maybe it was a wire frame.
I am not doing etymology of foreign words, so
anyway, it's kind of old fashioned, but they still say it.
Drahtesel. Drahtesel. Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
I know this is a short podcast, but I am falling asleep here. So that said, it's time for Ingo Corner.
Usually I'm the one falling asleep on the couch.
I know, man. I'm looking at my eyes in our little video thing, and they look tired. When Ingo gets really tired, I'm like, "Oh, Ingo, your eyes are real small. It's maybe time to go to bed." They get real small. They get like little dots.
And I used to fight it. I used to be like, "No, I'm fine." Blah, blah.
I'm like, you can't open your eyes all the way.
Don't question my competence. And then I just sack out, like fall deep asleep.
Yeah. When the eyes get small, there's no hope.
Very little. There are ways. I mean, I can get up. I can run around. I can do active things to try to get myself back awake. But is it really worth it?
I'm looking at myself.
Is it actually worth it?
I don't get small eyes, but they get a little droopy and they look real droopy.
Your eyes look fine. Now you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You're doing fine.
Thank you. I've had yesterday I was like, man, I can't wait for the weekend. And yesterday was Sunday. And I had a full packed ass day today.
You did have a packed ass day.
Tomorrow I'm in Maryland right now and I was supposed to be flying home to the Keys tomorrow, and instead I'm staying up here for the week, and Ingo's going to join me for part of it. So tomorrow I have basically nothing scheduled. I moved a couple little
Oh, because it
calls
was going to be travel
because
day.
I was going to be traveling all day.
Oh, bonus. Nice.
I have class at night, but yeah, so I had to move a meeting today, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm totally open tomorrow." So I've got like two little calls, but I'm going to sleep until like 9:45. I have a 10 o'clock call. I'm going to roll out of bed, do my
Oh,
10 o'clock call.
man. I've been up like 6 times by 9:45.
It's so
Once for
peaceful
each dog
here.
because they don't coordinate.
Springtime in DC is just like magically beautiful, and
Yeah.
it's a little chilly now. It was in the 40s today, but like over the weekend it was in the 70s. It was just gorgeous, and like all the trees are blooming. We're just past peak bloom on like the Tidal Basin cherry blossoms, but there's lots of flowering trees, and they're all pink and white, and all the leaves are like popping out, and they're like that bright spring green. It's just like springtime is so pretty in DC, and the birds are out, and the air is nice.
It's the best season.
Yeah.
It's superior to fall. Fall's nice, but it's basically pre-dying.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's really pretty.
Everything's
Um,
fine, but if it was a dry summer, everything starts
yeah.
getting wilty.
But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
Ingo
gonna.
Corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Thanks for
corner.
sending me stuff. Thanks for supporting us, and we'll continue to not let the dogs watch the news, and they'll just be unaffected by the world, which is the way we like it.
Yeah. For the Patreons, the people who follow us on Patreon, we've been sending out free stickers. Like if they sent us a little thing, we'd send them some free stickers. So if you also want free stickers, but they're not really free because you have to subscribe for $4.99 a month or whatever. But if you become a Patreon, we'll send you stickers, and you'll see how. So
Secrets.
tempting. $5 a month, and you get free shit sent from us. That's pretty. I sign
It's
up for
like
that.
it's like the back of those comic books, but I'm dating myself.
Yes, that's right. You send in a little thing, and they'll send you a thing back.
We used to have to send stamps instead of money because I didn't have checks. So you could actually send uncanceled stamps and pay for stuff.
It's crazy.
Like for the decoder ring was like,
So old school.
send $3 in stamps. And I was like, what the heck? I
Should
think I
we?
did it at least once.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Should we make
It was
a
lame.
golden
It was a
ratio
lame
decoder ring?
it was a lame decoder ring.
You could have like vodes on it with like a little spy hat.
Oh, maybe.
I bet we could
Maybe.
make that.
Sure.
I like it. That's a
You could eat it. It would be edible.
like a candy
Well,
ring. One
could
of
be
those
anything is edible.
candy rings,
Anything's edible if you're foods.
but instead of like the candy being a diamond, it's like vodes in a spy hat shaped.
Yeah, sure.
And you can eat it.
I mean, I think it could be done.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more expensive now, but it's gonna be good.
I think I could. We know some people who know how to 3D print. We could like design
Oh
and 3D print a
yeah.
mold, and then I can just like pour isomalt in there and hand make them.
Isomalt. Is that what that gloopy plastic stuff is called?
No, it's like
Is it a flavor of ice cream?
isomalt is like it's basically like meltable sugar. So if you're doing
Oh.
like cast sugar stuff, I think it doesn't taste as good as if you melt actual sugar, but it like melts way easier.
Is this stuff they use in like Halloween wars?
Yes, like those kinds of shows.
Yeah, crazy baking shows.
Like the spring breaking championship. I forgot that was on. That's like real soothing TV for me. There's like Halloween baking championship,
Yeah.
holiday baking championship, and I think they've got spring and they've got summer. Like there's a whole, and they're all the same, but it's really great soothing TV. I forgot. Like I got through Christmas, I think, holiday baking championship, and then there's like a lull. But I bet spring baking championship is in the throes right now.
It may be over, and they may be already have a
That's okay because
champion.
I can watch like 4 episodes a night. Then Halloween is
Oh,
the best one though.
oh yeah. The build up to Halloween is a long time too.
It's so good. Anyway, I'm not watching that tonight. I'm going to bed.
Get on that baking boat train.
Isomalt Vodes rings. When I have some free time, I'll figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen, but whatever.
We could just have them 3D printed and not make them edible.
True.
I mean, it might be easier than your freaking get 3 tons of sugar and 85 gallons of water and combine them and gloop them around and
Vodes.
the mess, Jen. It would be so messy.
Would be, but I don't clean the messes up. You do.
This is why I'm complaining about it. It's my position to clean up to complain about
I
that.
do feel bad about that. I'm so used
Do
to
you?
not Yeah, I'm so used to not cleaning up after myself in the kitchen because like when like when I was single, right? And I would bake on the weekends, right? I used to do that a lot when I had more time. And and I would like do the whole thing, right? I'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to try this recipe for like a chocolate cake." And I'd like make the chocolate cake. I'd leave all the stuff out though. Like I'm not a person who like cleans up along the way.
I know. Yeah.
And and so I would like make the cake and then the kitchen would look like a tornado came through. And then, once I was done for the day, I'd go back in and like clean up the kitchen. But I never like do the cleanup as I'm going. It's even when I have to clean up after myself, I always just like leave it all and then eventually could do a cleanup. But now you kind of come in after me. So I'll be in the process where like I fully intend to like clean up after myself. And then it's like half an hour later and I go in the kitchen and it's like sparklingly spotless. And so it's like I don't even process the cleanup that needs to be done anymore because like you just always do it for me. And so sometimes I'll like make us kind of elaborate cocktails at bedtime and then we'll both go to bed and I'll get up in the morning and all the cocktail stuff is still out because like I didn't clean up after myself. And I'm like, I feel bad because like I don't want you to have to get up in the morning and be like, no, I got to clean up like Jen's sugar rims and like flamed lime slices, like whatever I
Well,
leave around.
I mean, all I'm hearing is I should clean up so you don't feel bad.
No, I'm saying is like I don't think it's actually your job, but I
That's
feel
what
bad
I'm
that like
hearing.
my process is one that leaves a mess that you feel obligated to clean up because I totally would do it if you left it for me.
I like cleaning up.
I like you cleaning up after me. I just don't expect it.
Yeah, I started by trying to gaslight you, but it backfired. Now I just have to do it.
Yeah, why don't you just clean up more?
I was
Ingo?
like, oh, you didn't make a cake. There's no mess. You can have made, and you were like, I don't care. I don't know what you're talking about. That's dumb.
Can't
And I'm
gaslight
like,
me.
then I was like, crap. I just cleaned up for nothing. Now I got to keep doing it.
That's very funny.
It never worked. You're like, the cake is right there, dummy.
I'm
And I was like,
eating the cake right now.
oh yeah,
Nom, nom, nom.
I didn't clean up the cake.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to our little podcast, everybody. I'm gonna go take a nap. Go the long
A
nap.
nap,
Not the long nap. The
a
evening
night
nap.
nap, a night
Night
nap.
nap. The long stretch of day nap.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you next time.
I just heard some podcasts assert that in the middle dark ages, a long time ago, before people had electricity, there's evidence that people had like, what do they call it, diurnal sleeping or something, where people would go to bed at 7 or 8 because it was dark,
Mm-hmm.
and then wake up at like 3 and stay up for a couple hours, like doing stuff, and then go back to bed
Oh, interesting.
because they're like, there's stuff we can do in the dark, like visit friends and stuff. This is like in the
Oh.
1600s. There's stories or there's recollections about that.
Weird.
It is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It just shows that there's not this 8 hours in one piece isn't the only way to
Yeah.
solve the sleeping puzzle.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, it was also about like a reel or something, so who knows? Might be fake.
Citation needed.
Citation needed.
Yeah.
Citation provided, but anyone can say stuff.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for listening. And until next time, Slava Ukraini, and don't bite anyone unless they ask you to.
That's right.
Bye.
Bye.